Hi Virgos, welcome to your September 2019 7 Chakra Tarot Healing section. This reading is intended to root out and identify all the root causes to your imbalances and misalignments within your chakra energy centers from your body, your mind, and your soul. At this moment, I call on the divine creator of all things, spiritual mother and father, archangels, mighty ancestors, spirit guides, fairies, spirits of the fire, water, earth, and air, to guide me and use me as the channel to identify and to know the information that you need to know, so we can promote healing and balance and put you in alignment with your purpose within your spirit. So for those this is intended for, thank you for coming. Alright, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more, and then I'll start laying out the 7 cards. Alright, so one more shuffle. I'm going to cut the cards now. Okay, the first card that I'm pulling for you, Virgos, this is where your survival and foundation, everything that you need to build on to survive on this planet is material, is practical in nature. This is where we find that. The second card is your sacral chakra, which also represents your sexuality, your desires and passion, childbirth. The third card that I'm pulling is for your willpower. It's your solar plexus chakra. It's about your determination, your personal intuition, your gut intuition. It's masculine in nature. This is what gives you the drive to go after what you want. It's your power. The fourth card is your heart chakra, which is all about your unconditional love for yourself and others, and all the emotional aspect of your life stems from the heart chakra. The fifth card that I'm pulling for you is about the throat chakra, and it's all about communication and self-expression, how you are understanding this things around you, how you're processing it. The sixth card that I'm pulling for you is about your sixth sense. It is the Ajna chakra. It is the psychic eye. It is the chakra that takes you to your own intuition. It is, sorry about that guys, it is the chakra that allows you to have intuition, wisdom, clarity, discernment, build your psychic abilities, the gateway to your own soul and your own spirit. The seventh card that I'm pulling for you is your spiritual will and your connection to all living things, all spirit, the divine, knowing that we're all from one source. This is your place of channeling. It's your place where your guides speak to you. This is how you connect to everything. And it's in your crown, the top of your head. So I've pulled all your cards. I'm going to turn them around. The first card in your base, your root chakra, is the Fool. It's a major arcana. Very interesting. I'll explain as I finish turning them around. Wow. The second card that you have is Judgment, another major arcana in your sacral chakra. Virgos, major stuff happening. Wow. The third card that you have is Queen of Staffs. It's in your willpower. Another major card, but not a major arcana. It's just a very powerful one also. Wow. The fourth card that you have is Three of Staffs. Very good card as well. In your heart center. The fifth card that you have is another major arcana. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Ooh, and that's in your expression, in communication. The sixth card that you have is another major arcana, and it's the Tower. It's gonna be intense here today. Ooh. And the Crown, the seventh chakra, is another major arcana, the Devil. Whew! I have to tell you right off, whatever you're doing is having a boom effect. It has built up to the point that this is what is going on in the spirit, material, everything. I mean, it is not small little things that you are working on that is going on within you. I can see that the Virgos that I'm talking to are highly evolved. Most of you that are listening to me are already tapped into your spirituality. That explains why I'm getting all these major arcanas. The Fool's card in your first practical area, the place where you survive, things to do with work, your finances, your home, the practical aspect of life, you know. You have the Fool there. The Fool is all about new beginnings, going on an adventure, starting out something without even being prepared. You're just going. You're going and you're doing something that you've never done before. You're trying something else. It's not a very practical card. But the spirit wants to go on a journey, to start something else. This is what's going on in your base. I can never say that this is a bad placement. That is a place to start out something. To start everything. You're starting all over, or you're in a place where you're doing something totally different from what you thought you were going to be doing. The angels are going to give us more insight with all these major arcanas that's going on. But I love it for this placement. I think it's a good place for the Fool to be. Your second placement being the Judgment. It's interesting, from 0 to a card number 20. Judgment is almost at the end of the journey, but it's in your second sacral chakra. This is a place where, like I said, it's about desire, passion, sex life, you know, pleasures. And you have the Judgment there. The Judgment is all about being judged, or you judging yourself. It's like you're evaluating things around you and you're going through your own judgment within. Or you're going through some legal matters that you're going through a trial about. But you win in the end though. You're going through judgment, but you're a winner in the end. Some kind of trial. You're paying some debts that you owe, probably. Making new decisions about stuff. Having a new fresh start. After, all this reevaluation has been done within yourself. Displacement. It's kind of hard to be in displacement. It's like you're kind of stuck a little, because it's like nearing an end to something. You're cleaning up and going through this judgment period. So there's nothing moving on there. But like I said, a brand new start can come from there. But there's nothing. Everything has come to a standstill, so everything can be legally taken care of. So you can judge everything before you can make another move. And this is the placement where you should be feeling pleasure and having desires to go do stuff, but no, you're actually doing cleanup work. I feel like it's not a bad placement for some of you, since sometimes in order to start, go and continue doing something and feel the joy, even the energy to even make love and have sex and stuff like that, you have to take care of what's going on. You have to take care of some things that need, tie loose ends, finish up things, For me, personally, I can't even feel like I want to go have sex when I have so much going on in my life. So it can be good if it's tightening up things so that you can free yourself to feel that pleasure. But it can be also bad if this is so intense and that has stopped you from having some pleasure in life. Even making love, like I said, or even thinking of having kids, because you're going through a period where, within that chakra where you're supposed to feel like, going out to eat with your lover, or, just even watching a movie and all that is like, it's gone, stifled. Everybody needs some pleasure in their life. So for some of you, like I said, it's a good thing, because then you get freedom to do that. And then for majority of you, I would say that it is not good to be so tensed and judging yourself and all that. It's unfortunate that you're going through that in this particular aspect of your chakras. Though things can be renewed in that sacral chakra, it's also about renewal and regeneration, like starting all over and like cleaning out old belief system and starting new stuff. So connected to the 8th house, like not Taurus, was Scorpio energy kind of thing. I'm still gonna leave it split. Some of you is good and some of you it's not such a good thing. Depends on your sexuality. Because some of you need some pleasures, some things like that to make you feel good about yourself. And some of you don't really care. So it depends on where you are for some of you. So I'll leave that as a middle thing right now. In the 3rd placement, in your 3rd chakra, where you have your willpower, your own self-determination, you have the Queen of Staffs. The Queen of Staffs is beautiful. Beautiful energy. You see that somebody is in your surrounding that's so strong and portrays this fire energy, that I'm strong, I can do anything. It's mainly in Leos. I can accomplish anything. They have so much enthusiasm, inspiration, and stuff like that to go after what they want. And this is what it's in your willpower. Very good card. You're going through judgment. You started something new in the first chakra. The third chakra, you have all the power. You have your willpower is strong. Beautiful card. This is not anywhere near an imbalanced energy. It is a perfect card for a solar plexus, a sun person. Leos are controlled by the sun, and their card is in the solar plexus, right there in your navel where you need your gut instinct. Oh, girl, oh man, Virgo, you are on fire. You know what you want, and you have all the strength and the will to go after it, and you're working on it. I love it. In your fourth chakra, where you have the Three of Staffs, the Three of Staffs is about working hard, having a great vision, being hopeful, thinking positively, about the things that you're doing. A place of you not giving up, still staying focused on what you're working on. You've started working on the project. You have good grounding. The future looks good to you. You're still working hard. And you've taken the bull by the horn. Like you're doing it. You're going. And this is in your heart space. I think that is a great energy to be in your heart space. There's nothing more peaceful and joyful to know that you're working on something that you love, obviously, and you have a positive outlook on it. Visioning yourself, knowing that it's going to turn out good in your heart space. I love it. It's a good card for your heart. This promotes good health for you. You're probably out there exercising and allowing good blood to flow through your heart. I mean, all your chakras so far are balanced and are in alignment to the fourth chakra. It's good. We'll see what the archangels and your ancestors also have to say. Moving on to the fifth, which is your expression. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Your expression is how you're communicating, the communications that you're getting, how you look to others, what you're telling people about who you are, what you are. It's like what their neighbors think of you, that kind of stuff. Information that you're getting, learning, taking in, and all this stuff, it's there. Your own, speaking up your own truth. The knowledge that you've attained all this time. It's all in the fifth chakra, your throat. And there you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is all about a destined thing happening to you. Going to a period that your destiny, that you're doing things that is in line with your destiny. Whatever you're hearing, whatever you're communicating, is what you're meant to be doing. Even the way you're dressing is how you're meant to dress. That's how simple it can get. There's nothing more empowering than for you to be seen walking in your own light, in your own destiny, doing the things that you were meant to do, and other people are noticing this, and you are in there doing this. Even things that you're hearing, watching on TV, is all confirming things that are aligned with your destiny and what you're meant to do. Good luck, prosperity, finances, all aspect of your life, whatever is going on that you're expressing, that you're working and hearing, and all that is in tune with your destiny. Pay attention. Are you paying attention? Because it's all good for you. It's nothing bad for you right now. This is beautiful. You're so blessed right now. Let's see what the angels will say. So far, all your 5 chakras are beautiful until this one. In your 6th chakra, sorry, I don't mean to be laughing, it's just interesting. In your 6th chakra, you have the Tower. The place where you're manifesting things. The place where your intuition is at its peak. The eye to your soul, your journey, everything is there. And you have the Tower. The Tower is a disruption in your home. Things are chaotic. I mean, kids are going haywire. Probably your husband or your wife is on your nerves. Fights and arguments. Things are going so good, and then all of a sudden, boom, something is happening. Something that has come and changed the course of things, or just caused some serious emotional upset, interrupted the workflow and everything. The whole energy is upside down. It's falling apart. And this is a place where you're supposed to be manifesting things and hearing your own intuition, having discernment and clarity and all that. And this is going on. Bad placement. But this Tower is a universal thing. It is something that's coming from the spirits. Your own spirit is crashing something that's going on in your house. It could be your spirit guides coming and saying, we're about to tear up something so that some good things can happen. After the Tower, good things could happen. But right now, your spirit is in turmoil. It's affecting the home and everything. You can't manifest anything right now. Even though you have good things happening, there is the disruption going on. And it's a major arcana as well. Which means it's a loud boom. Everything from the creator to the bottom of the ants all know are going through this turmoil with you. It happened like that. I don't think it's a good placement for you. You need clarity here. You don't need to be frustrated, falling apart here. This is the place where you are using your spirituality to help yourself manifest anything that you're doing here, down here. And for that place to go through this kind of turmoil, it doesn't matter what I just told you about your thing going on, you being in line with your destiny and all that. This is enough to give you frustration, give you serious headaches. In this place, I would say you need rest. You need to really rest. Write down things so you can gain more clarity and have more understanding, so you can channel more information. Keep the lapis lazuli on you so that you can still stay in tune with yourself. Keep the clear chords to help you connect more with spirit, your own spirit that is a little chaotic right now and going through this turmoil, so you can center yourself, meditate, meditation, out in nature. Taking deep breaths. Excuse me. Actually do third eye meditation when you're focusing right there. Your eyes are closed and you're looking at the tip of your nose. You are trying to see within your forehead. If you have not awakened your spirit, this is for those of you who are not third eye opened, then you need to do that kind of meditation. Drink a lot of water, relax. Take a lot of naps to relax your forehead. Eat some blueberries, purple vegetables. Start visualizing more of what you want to see. If it's a home is falling apart, then visualize the home together. If it's someone that needs to get out of your life, knock him out or knock her out. Not knock her out as punch her. I said take them out of your house. Have the power to do that. And you do. You do have the willpower. Queen of Staffs will give you that strength. The Leo woman is sweet. Will do all that. Be generous and all that. But when she's angry, move out of the way. When she's willing to do stuff, move out of the way. Because she will move everything and get through. The lioness will do it. And you have that power, you have that strength, you have that energy. You can apply that same force power here on with your sixth sense, so that your intuition will become the way it's supposed to be, aligned with what you truly want. Rooting out the things that you don't want is by visualizing what you really want and focusing on that. That's what I suggest for this chakra. The last card that you have here is the Devil. The Devil is another major arcana in your crown, where you're connecting with the universe, your own spirit. This is where your spirit guides are talking to you, your ancestors are talking to you, the universe, God, creator, all this stuff, everything is coming through your crown. Your oneness with the trees is there. And you have the Devil. The Devil is the card of addiction. The card of you being stuck in things that doesn't serve you. The card of things repeating in your life that you keep repeating that's not doing any good for you. It could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be you just getting into petty arguments and just arguing over and over all the time. And you not stepping back and saying, okay, I can't keep doing this. Violence. Makes sense. If there's the Tower in your sixth sense, then of course violence, the Devil, it doesn't make that much of a difference being in your seventh. Anger, intimidation, sometimes death by violence, pessimism, pessimistic mindset, evil thoughts, or some of you practicing evil magic, having negative thoughts towards other people. People who seek to, to take other people's power so they can control them. This is in the crown. Some of you may even be tapping into a negative spirit that's feeding you negative ideas of other people. Your crown is holy. Your crown should be filled with positive energy. Your crown should be things that are of the greater good of mankind, the universe at large. It should not be filled with all these cycles of negative attitudes and lower energy, like anger and violence. How on earth are you going to hear your guides, your own spirit, if you fumed with such negativity? Wrong placement. Don't like it for the crown. This is what the spirits are picking up from you, and it's so loud because it's a major arcana. This has gone beyond petty things. This is serious business. It's affecting your karma. It's affecting your soul. It is a life-changing thing. This is the soul's development on a higher scale. Your crown should be holy, like I said. And I mean, perfection and imperfection is all one thing. I understand that. Good and bad is all one thing. In a way, when you develop to a higher state, I understand that, because there is no evil without good. I understand all that. But this card is gearing more to the negative energy. Something that's not working out for your spirit, your soul. Even the ancestors are telling you this. That's why you have this card there. Get over your anger. Get over your violence. I suggest you do some cleansing. Serious baths. Spiritual baths. Ocean baths on your crown. Visualize the sunlight, the cosmic light, showering you from the crown all the way to your feet. Breathe. Do some fasting. Dry fasting till you can't handle it. Then you do clear water, at least for 3 days. If you can, do 7 days. Whilst you're doing this fasting, put a book and a pen there. Write down everything that's coming to you. Clean the crown so you can channel positive news, so you can have good energy. You don't want to emit negative energy. Violence. You're going to call in negative spirits. And you would think that, oh, you're okay, but you're sometimes possessed by a negative spirit, or a spirit of fear, a spirit of violence, and you're acting it out. So cleanse the crown. Go to the ocean, like I said. Keep a clear quartz, keep an amethyst. Put your intentions in it. Talk about it. Invoke a positive energy into the amethyst and the clear quartz, letting it know that you need your crown open and cleansed from any violence and any negative energy, and hold it in your hands for 10 to 15 minutes before you go to bed in a meditative state. I would put the amethyst and the clear quartz under my pillow for 21 days. For this situation, I say keep it there. Keep it there. If anybody else touch it, take it, cleanse it during the moon, during the night before the full moon. Cleanse it under the moonlight and put it back there, or put it into salt water and put it back there if anybody else touches. This is exclusively for you. Understand that you need clear, positive energy up there. Okay, so at this moment, I'm going to call on the archangels to give us more insight. I'm going to call on the archangels to give us more insight and advice for our Virgos for the 6th chakra and the 7th chakra. Thank you, archangels. I call on you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Interesting. The first angel card from Archangel Raphael's Angel Therapy. Okay, my angels. 3 more cards for the Virgos. Clairaudience from Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, my angels. Virgos need to balance their 6 and 7 chakra out. And whatever advice you may have for the other chakras. Thank you so much. The third card you're getting from the angels is Archangel Ariel and his courage. Thank you so much, my angels. I appreciate your blessings, lessons, and guidance. Help me guide them. Thank you so much. You gave us 2 cards. One is comfort and one is claircognizance. Claircognizance. They're so hard to pronounce, these psychic ability cards. I have to read them quickly for the sake of time. The first card, the Angel Therapy from Archangel Raphael for you Virgos. It says, give your cares and worries to us, the angels, and allow us to take your burdens. Have you asked us angels for help with your situation? We can only help if you give us permission. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. Then mentally call upon your guardian angels and the archangels to help you. Don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. Most important, be open to receiving help as it comes to you. The help might be in the form of a hunch, an intuitive idea, or a direct intervention. If you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. So that's what your angel is saying, Archangel Raphael. He also asks you to use the green emerald gemstone. Keep it on you. Or the malachite to further help you with your healing. Let's look for the clairaudience quickly, because the reading kind of takes time. From Archangel Zadkiel, it says, notice the loving guidance you hear in your mind or from other people. You are hearing true divine guidance very clearly. It comes in the form of repetitious messages urging you to improve a situation for yourself or others. Pay close attention to everything you hear in your mind and with your physical ears. Divine directives are repetitious, loving, and to the point. Ask me for help if you need clarification on anything you hear. See, the clairaudience is all tapped into the 7th. It's pertaining to the devil card in the 7th crown. And the angel therapy is also all about the 7th crown and the 6th, the 6th chakra. Those are things that are connected to those cards that you need to really take into account and do something about. The clairaudience, the Archangel Zadkiel, is also telling you to put the lapis lazuli on top of your eyebrows whilst you're meditating, so that it can open up your hearing, your spiritual ears, and even the physical ears, so you can hear what you need to hear, understand what you're hearing. The third card that we have is courage. Let's read that. Come on. Alright, and it says, it's from Archangel Azrael, and it says, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there is no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. Wow. So you're not even sleeping. How can you sleep better when your sixth sense is going through so much turmoil? Your intuition. That is the chakra that also controls your sleep, both 6 and 7. And they're there to comfort you in this time. Don't sit there and do this by yourself. This is a very big issue in your spiritual energies. That normally the third down is things that you are in charge of so much. It's a physical action that you actually have to do. The heart is the connection between the spirit and the physical things. So sometimes things that happen in the heart center, it's a combination of physical action and spiritual action. But the 5th, 6th, 7 is all astral, it's all spiritual. Sometimes the 5th it's both physical too, and spiritual actually, because expression is outward. But the 6th and 7 for sure I know is all spiritual. You're connected to the spirit world. That is major. So you need to listen to these archangels and do what they're telling you to do. Especially when there's major arcanas as well. The last card is the claircognizance from Archangel Uriel. Let's read that. And then we can have our session with the ancestors right after that. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Okay, you've prayed for answers and they've come to you in the form of repetitive thoughts telling you to take steps and make healthy changes. Don't discount your thoughts or think they are just dreams or common knowledge. Your thoughts are tuned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspiration. All great inventions, new businesses and teachings stem from this same universal source of wisdom. You are tapped into the divine wisdom right now, and it's important to notice and record your thoughts, then act upon these answers to your prayers. So the Archangel Uriel is telling you to listen to the thoughts that are coming to you. Well, some of you are praying and asking for help, and some of you are not. For those of you who are prayed and asked for help, they're telling you to listen to the answers that are coming to you. The repetitious ones are the obvious ones. So you need to pay attention closely to them. Thank you, archangels, for coming through at this moment. I'm going to call on the ancestors for these particular Virgos that are watching. Any direct messages of healing, please use me as the medium to pass on these messages to them. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear ancestors. Thank you for joining us. I hear you're rebelling against yourself. Self-judgment is cruelty. Especially the way you're going about it, you're so critical. That's what I'm hearing. I hear you're so critical that it's tearing you down. I hear everything is not by the book. You have nothing to fear about your own spirituality. Get out of Dodge. I heard that. Nobody's going to help you but yourself. You got to help yourself. And that was from an ancestor. This ancestor is saying that they can only do so much from the spirit. They can show you signs and tell you everything, but you got to physically act. You say you are adored. I adore you, and if I tell you this, you know exactly who he is. He used to say that to you a lot. I adore you. It says repetitious ideas aren't good for you if you allow it to haunt you. Anything else, my dear ancestors, for the sake of time? I heard Angelina has stolen from you. And the rebellious attitude that she exhibits is from her stepfather or your father. I'm not sure what he's saying. It wasn't so clear. It says, pay attention to the details in the handybook. Somebody's writing things down. You're overwhelmed with sadness. I'm actually tearing now. And this ancestor is sad with you. And it is hurting their heart. My heart is hurting as well right now. Your heart too. If you don't stop the violence, your heart is going to give out. And you will sink into depression. You're spiritual, but you're not strong enough. Ask for help. You can't do everything by yourself. Alright, ancestors, I want to close out. Anything else quickly so I can leave the Virgos? Time is so of an essence. This ancestor says they love you. He said, I love you. It's a he. The ancestor is a he. He says, your mom is here with me too. She sends her love. We are peaceful in a quiet place. It says it didn't take us long before we found the light. Oh man, I love it here. Bye, baby girl. That's what I heard. Okay. Ancestors, I'm gonna call out for the sake of camera and everything. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you, Virgos. Work on your 6th and 7th chakra. It's important. It's so major. You have major arcanas. Don't take it lightly. It's not an everyday fix. It's not going to happen over 7 days. You got to apply everything for a long time. Thank you.